Hello, I'm Citrus, and you're looking at the Evolution Project High Grade Zeta Gundam. For size comparison, here's the Revive RX-78 and the Revive Mark II. You can see that the Zeta is appropriately taller than both of them, and that all three of them are slightly different shades of white. This came out in April 2017, and it retails for 1,800 yen, which is a little bit pricey, but you do get just about as much plastic here as you do with the real grade. And this time around, I actually used all of the stickers, and the reason for that is because the vents on the legs and the shoulders are all orange, and there's no matching Gundam marker color. And this is really weird, because if we look at the chest bits and the V-fin, you can see that they're yellow. The only other kit that's done this before is the Perfect Grade Mark II. I planned on painting all of the wing trim, but I tried the stickers first, and they didn't look too bad. And even with all the moving around, they haven't started peeling yet, so I'll probably keep them on. Unfortunately, there is no sticker for the white bits at the top, so you have to paint those yourself. They have a good bit of motion here at the root. And if we move here to the front, we can see some new advancements in the shoulders. The whole joint can slide out of the body like so, and then swing forwards and back a little bit, but also move up very far. It does scare me a little bit because this little plate at the bottom is the only thing really keeping it in place, so it does feel a little bit fragile. The shoulder joint itself is really tight because it's a plastic on plastic connection. So when you're moving this around, just be careful of that. Otherwise, we have some pretty standard swiveling going on, double bent elbows, and unfortunately this time we have no alternate hands, so these sort of open fists are the only ones you get. And for the first time on a high grade, you can flip open this little door to reveal some grenades. We have the standard fare in the waist that allows it to bend forwards and back quite a lot, but the bulge socket in the front can unseat very easily. I do recommend painting the inside of the waist gray so that it looks a bit less hollow. Otherwise, waist motion and hips are pretty standard for Revive kits. Have a pretty decent bend in the leg there, not too much further than that. And then we have the ankles, which move pretty okay off to the sides, but the big problem is forwards and back, because this piece here doesn't move up any further than that, and that really prevents the feet from coming forwards and helping you balance the weight of the wings when the kit is standing up. Kneeling isn't a problem, but dynamic ground poses are basically impossible. Definitely looks much more dynamic on a stand. Here it is sporting a grenade pack and its beam rifle, and the Hyper Mega Launcher, which looks cool but is pretty hard to pose with. It's much easier to move held from the side than the bottom. To transform the Zeta, we basically need to take this apart and put it back together on this. And here's the completed Waverider, way more solid than the real grade and really good looking proportions. There's an attachment at the end here for an action base 2, and of course we can put all the other weapons on top of it. There it is, all armed up. So this is definitely the reason you would probably want to pick this up over the real grade, or even the old high grade for that matter. 300 extra yen, fully armed, beautiful Waverider mode, and relatively painless transformation. You do have to put in a good bit of work to make it look its best, like paint the red trim and all the little yellow details that are missing everywhere, but quite excellent all around. So that's all for this review. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.